Here I have a third example for using trig. This is an application of trig. So here's my crude drawing. We have a building with a little window here. Maybe it's Romeo trying to get to Juliet, whatever you have there. We start every problem off the same way. Trig is a laughing matter, ha-ah. I put a mustache on my triangle. If I put a mustache that goes right through that given angle, that's not the right angle, then I should be touching the hypotenuse. That's why I say ha-ah, hypotenuse, angle. This would be the adjacent. Now in the previous two examples, I showed that we could always throw a trig function out. That's not necessarily the case on an application. An application problem is going to ask for a specific piece of information. So when we look at this picture, I'm going to ask how long of a ladder do we need? So I need to know what is, we'll call it x. What is the length of the ladder needed by Romeo if he's going to get up to Juliet, if the angle has to be at 32 degrees for the ladder, and we know that he has to reach a height of 40 feet. I need to know how long that ladder is going to be. So in a situation like this, I need to look at what I have and what I want. Now I labeled this as hypotenuse, angle, adjacent. This would be my opposite side. In this scenario, I need to ask myself, as I look at my little cheat sheet here, what do I have and what do I want? So I have an opposite and I want a hypotenuse. Which trig function has both opposite and hypotenuse in it? It's the sine. Application problems I actually like because there's less work to do. It's not solving the whole triangle, it's just that one piece of information. So I'll say this, I'll go sine of my angle, which is 32 degrees, is equal to the opposite, which in this case is 40, over the hypotenuse, which is x. Now we've looked at a couple of these problems now. You have two setups. Sometimes the variable's upstairs, sometimes it's on the bottom, numerator, denominator. When it's in the denominator, you simply swap it out with the trig function. So I'm going to bring my variable up and take my trig function to the denominator. And you'll see how much more efficient these application problems are. I simply type in the 40 divided by sine 32. Now I know that I need a ladder that is going to be 75.483 feet long. That's a pretty long ladder. So that's how you do an application of trig problem. Hopefully this helps for you all.